In a quiet village where life moved slowly and everyone knew one another, lived a young girl named Monica. She was only 18 years old, full of dreams and hopes for the future. Monica had always been known as a kind and respectful girl who helped her mother and greeted everyone with a warm smile. But one mistake changed the course of her life. Monica became pregnant by a man named Kwabena. When the news reached him, fear gripped his heart. In those days, a man who abandoned a pregnant young woman could face serious trouble with the family and the community. Instead of taking responsibility, Kwabena chose the cowardly path. He ran away. He disappeared without looking back. Monica was left alone to face the shame, the gossip, and the heavy burden of pregnancy. People in the village whispered about her whenever she passed. Some pitied her, while others judged her harshly. But Monica refused to give up. Through the months of pregnancy, she endured pain, loneliness, and hardship. Sometimes she went to bed hungry, but she held on to one hope: the child growing inside her. When the day finally came, Monica gave birth to a baby boy. She named him Kwabena Bonsu. From the very first moment she held him in her arms, Monica made a silent promise to him. "No matter how hard life becomes," she whispered softly, "I will raise you well." And she kept that promise. Life was not easy for Monica. Raising a child alone was a heavy responsibility. She worked tirelessly every day, doing small jobs, helping on farms, selling food in the market, anything that would bring money to feed her son. Many nights, Monica sacrificed her own comfort just to make sure Kwabena had enough to eat. Despite the struggles, Kwabena Bonsu grew up to be a calm and thoughtful boy. From a young age, he noticed how hard his mother worked. He saw the tiredness in her eyes and the calluses on her hands. Her sacrifices were not hidden from him. Monica always reminded him of one thing: "Education is your path to a better life," she would say. Kwabena took those words seriously. He studied under dim lamps at night, sometimes reading while others slept. He walked long distances to school and worked harder than most of his classmates. His teachers noticed his determination and intelligence. As Kwabena grew older, one question slowly began to trouble his mind: where was his father? For many years, Monica avoided the question, but eventually Kwabena learned the truth. After asking around and hearing stories from people in nearby towns, he finally discovered where Kwabena was living. With curiosity and hope in his heart, Kwabena went to meet the man he had never known. But what he found was not what he had imagined. Kwabena was not the responsible father he had hoped to meet. Instead, he was a man who lived carelessly. He moved from place to place, involved with many women, and known for telling lies. Kwabena quickly realized that the man standing before him was not someone he could rely on. The father who should have guided him had already failed long ago. Not long after Kwabena found him, Kwabena died. He left nothing behind: no wealth, no support, no legacy. But by then, Kwabena understood something important. The person who truly raised him was his mother. Kwabena returned home with a deeper respect for Monica. He worked even harder in school, determined to make her sacrifices worthwhile. Years passed. Through dedication, discipline, and perseverance, Kwabena Bonsu eventually became a teacher in their community. The same village that once whispered about her mother now spoke proudly of her son. Children gathered in his classroom every day, eager to learn from him. Kwabena was not only a teacher of books, but also a teacher of life. He often told his students about hard work, responsibility, and respect for parents. But the person he honored the most was Monica. One day, standing in front of the school building where he worked, Kwabena looked at his mother and said with gratitude, "Mother, everything I am today is because of you." Monica smiled, her eyes filled with tears of joy. All the pain, the struggle, the sleepless nights, and the sacrifices had finally borne fruit. In the end, the boy who was once raised by a struggling single mother became a respected man in the community. And the story of Monica and Kwabena Bonsu became a powerful reminder that the love and sacrifice of a mother can shape a child's destiny, even when the world turns its back.